1, 2, 3, okay. Because I went on a long-ass rant about getting pulled over for a stop sign, now I'm really gonna read the story, okay? So where was I? Okay, we hear the sheriff's boots on the gravel. He taps on the window. Joshie rolls it down, silently dying inside. Her and Dawson are just staring straight ahead, sweating, petrified. The sheriff leans down on the window. Oh my god, the suspense! We see that he's some kind of knockoff version of Andy Griffith. Sheriff, well howdy y'all. How you doing? Dawson and Joshie, ... in unison. Good. Their voices crack, so I guess it's like, good. Something. I can't do a voice crack. Sheriff, well, I couldn't help but notice y'all's car done broke down. Nice how it says done. I don't think any Southerners really say that. It's just like complete, like, insults, basically. You both passing through? I ain't seen neither of y'all before. Also, I gotta ask some Southerners when they use y'all and when they don't. Dawson, in really small voice. Yes? Sheriff, well, don't worry about it. I'll call y'all a tow truck and get y'all fixed right up. See, he's just saying y'all all the time, but I feel like maybe, I don't know what's the difference. Joshie and Dawson, don't know what to say. Sheriff, and don't worry about the wait. We got a real nice drugstore next to the garage. You can get something to eat, and we can fix up a cream soda for the little lady. Ruffles Joshie on the head. Yeah, that shit ain't cool. She just stares straight ahead in stunned, ultimate seething rage. Yeah, that's an appropriate reaction. The sheriff goes back to his car. There's a pause. Then Joshie yanks off her seatbelt super aggressively, like she's about to get out of the car and do something. Dawson pulls her back, whispers frantically, "Are you crazy? He has a gun!" Joshie, something's not right with that happy-ass cop. Ugh. Thinks for a minute. We fill up on gas, then we're getting the hell out of here. Cut to the two of them in the drugstore, both drinking soda at the soda fountain. They look around at everything, how everything is so old-fashioned, people's clothes, etc. Still, despite the podunk, that is not polite, sorry. Any podunk people, I'm sorry I used that word. Podunk-ass look of the town, everyone seems super cheery, as if nothing bad ever happens here. No one is bothered by how totally out of place, and not even in the right time period, our two main characters are. Dawson, so what's up with your car? Joshie, awkward laugh. Well, about that. Dawson, oh no. Joshie, well okay, here's what. See, if I had it my way, I would have just got my gasoline and got out of here. But hey, then you know, there'd be no episode, so I don't know what the fuck. Maybe something's wrong with the damn thing. Maybe the mechanics gotta look at it and he never seen my make before. Maybe this town's so butt-fucked that the gasoline is all out and the next shipment doesn't get in till tomorrow. Dawson sighs. So we're stuck here then. How do I keep getting in situations like this? Joshie shrugs, smiles a little bit. Damned if I know, but I'm from a sitcom, you know. I'm used to being dumped in all kinds of dumbass scenarios. That's what we're made for. They both suck on their soda straws then, even though there's no more soda left. I hate that sound, when it's just like air suction. Dawson, damn, that's a good drink though. They didn't have anything like this in Randy's saloon. Joshie looks around all bored, watching the simple-o. Man, this is really insulting. But okay, they're supposed to be back in the past, so I'm sure nobody from the now time period. This doesn't apply to people now. I mean, Andy Griffith is supposed to be like the 30s. I think that's what I remember reading. So unless you're in the 30s right now, which would require some kind of time traveling thing. Just, you know, whatever. I'm not apologizing anymore. I'm sure there's all types of insulting ass shit in here, but just fucking live with it. Oh, what a better time it was when we could all be insulting and un-PC. My head. This fucking wig. Alright, I better stop before my head falls off. Where am I? Joshie looks around all bored, watching the simple-o people shopping, oh, it is a drugstore, and chit-chatting and shit. At last, her eyes fall on a teenage farm boy. Okay. Nobody's there. It's fine. Thought my groan was coming out or something. Her eyes fall on a teenage farm boy, looking very petite in his dusty, oversized clothes. He doesn't have especially long hair, but he still looks kinda like a girl. He's just quietly poking around the cosmetics counter, checking out a couple lipsticks, perfume, etc. Joshie whistles to herself. I can't do the whistle, but it's like or something like that. When you see a hot person. Hot damn, elbows Dawson to get his attention. Hey, look at the little cheesecake at 10 o'clock. Dawson looks at the boy and blushes. What's wrong with you? That's a kid. Joshie. Yeah, well, he's old enough for me. She hops off the soda fountain stool and heads over. Dawson. What happened to fill up on gas and get the hell out of here? Joshie just gives a wave of her hand and blows him off. But right when she reaches where the boy was, the boy wanders out of the store and vanishes. Joshie to herself. Damn. Just then, she sees that the lady working at the cosmetics counter is also watching the direction the boy went. Joshie leans on the counter. A relative of yours? Lady, huh? Notices Joshie is talking to her. Oh, heavens no. As far as I know, the only family that poor boy has is his father, Mr. Cook. It's so cute to see a little lovebird like that, isn't it? Joshie raises an eyebrow. Lovebird? Lady, well, it's obvious he has a little girl he wants to impress. Always coming in here when his daddy's not around, looking at the makeups and earrings, and all the little girly things. Poor thing doesn't have a dime to get her any gifts, but he's still always just looking. Sometimes, every time I do, it says sighs all dreamingly. That's what I'm doing. Sometimes I like to just pack up a few things and give it to him, you know, just to do something nice for him. Suddenly, then the phone rings behind her. Lady, oh, excuse me. She goes to get the phone. Lady, hissing into the phone. I told you, motherfucker. I paid already. I'm not paying double. If your shit-for-brains lackey lost the cash, it's not my problem. That's fucking funny. Joshie creeps away, back towards where Dawson is, as the lady yells on the phone. Or whisper yells, I guess. But on the way, she pauses at the makeup for a second. She snatches a handful of stuff, seeing that the lady isn't watching, and stuffs it in her pocket. Yeah, that's a good thing about the 30s, man. Like, no fucking security and shit. Joshie comes back to Dawson. Okay, let's get out of here. Cut to the next day. Dawson is knocking on the door to the mechanic's garage. Where'd they sleep? Who the fuck knows? On the street, probably. It is supposed to be the 30s, so mechanic looking like he hasn't slept in days. Help you with something? Dawson, I just came to see if our car was ready, / fixed, and or if the new shipment of gasoline and or the part the car needs came in yet. Mechanic quirks his head. Boy, that was a whole lot right there. He puts a toothpick in his mouth and starts chewing it. This here is too small a town to be using complicated-ass sentences. Dawson hunches his shoulders slightly. Sorry. That kind of reminds me of that part in, Lost Skeleton of Cadavra, which I kind of actually hate, but I want to keep it for drinking games because I feel like it would be a good drinking game movie. But, there's only, like, one joke in there that I think is funny. Well, besides the part where the guy says, I'll call you Animala because that seems to fit somehow. And also when Animala starts doing the dance and then the scientist is like, that's exactly what I just said you shouldn't do or something. And then they start dancing together. Okay, those parts were funny. And then the part I'm talking about is when, I don't even remember now. Oh, when the scientist is trying to say like, his wife got kidnapped, I think, by the monster. And he's, like, explaining it oh no, it's the two aliens. The two aliens are trying to explain to the scientist that his wife got kidnapped. And they're saying it, like, very clearly and, like, just very... They're saying it in a very good way, you know? That's very clear and informative and, like, to the point. And he's just like, but he reacts as if they're like hysterical. He's like, whoa, whoa, slow down, slow down. If they just came up to him and they're like, there's a monster loose. Your wife has been kidnapped. Like, let's go save her. Something like, they literally said something like that, you know. He's just like, oh, slow down, take a deep breath and like explain it to me slowly. And they're just like, there's a monster. And your wife, it took your wife or something. And he's just like, slow down, you know, like, he's like, I can't take in that much information at once or something. So, I don't know, that part was a little bit funny. Those are the only funny parts in the movie. The rest of the movie sucks. But, yeah, that's kind of like what's going on right now. Mechanic. And we don't use words like shipment around here. They call that delivery. Oh, around here they call that delivery. Dawson, noted. Mechanic, don't look so glum. Claps him on the back. Everyone's friendly round here. He laughs and the laugh track laughs along with him. Mechanic, now get the hell out of here. I want to eat lunch. He didn't even open the door. He didn't even open his garage yet. He pulls a cooking pot out of thin air, plops a can of beans into it without even opening the can. Oh, that's funny. He just put the can in there. And then flicks on his lighter and holds it under the pot as if that's gonna cook it. I've tried doing that bullshit before, that when I was like in college. Dawson, well, I'll just leave you to that. He starts to walk away and then looks around. Dawson, Joshie, where are you? He looks around some more and sees her leaning into the window of some pickup truck. Rolling his eyes, he goes over to see what's going on. He finds her talking to that same girly boy from before in the store, and the boy is in the passenger seat alone. So she's like the clown from what is that movie? From Devil's Rejects. Like, talks to the kid while his mom is like in the store. He's like, if you don't tell me why you hate clowns, I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family, or something like that. I gotta watch that movie from start to finish. Joshie, so what's your name? Boy shifts shyly. Ethan. Oh yeah, Ethan's a good name. But my dad told me not to talk to strangers. And don't introduce yourself to me and then say, we ain't strangers, we know each other's names now, 'cause I don't fall for that anymore. Joshie, come on, what do I look like, an asshole? But come on, you're already talking to me, what harm could it do? I know your dad got a gun somewhere in this truck, maybe even two. So to be honest, I'm in a lot more danger than you right now. That's her pickup artist line, right? Take notes, everybody. Ethan, 3 if you count a flare gun. I heard you can set someone on fire with one of those. What movie was that when they set somebody on fire with a flare gun? Is that like one of the Friday the 13th or something? Dawson, you can. Shifts. We had an episode about it. Joshie, damn, they had flares in 1883? Dawson, it was improvised. Oh, was it an improvised explosive device? I love that for some reason, I don't know why. Same principle, just cruder. Ethan looks around. Y'all better be careful, my daddy only went to pick up something from the mechanic. He's gonna be back any second and he don't play around. Joshie, playing with a pen. Oh, I wouldn't worry about your dad for a while. Ethan and Dawson, huh? Joshie, I just made a couple little changes to the script. shoves Dawson playfully. You're not the only one who can edit the written word, Mr. Writer. And then this part, I guess I wrote on, like, is like insert. So all 3 of them look over to see Ethan's dad yelling at the mechanic and strangling him. Dad, you no good goddamn Appalachian. When I order a damn part for my truck, I expect to have it here by the Monday shipment. Mechanic being strangled. It's called delivery. Joshie and Dawson look back towards Ethan. Ethan, damn. Joshie, come hang out with us. I bet you never get to have any fun. Ethan, well, I do spend all day doing farm work. That's pretty boring. But my daddy'll tan my hide if I leave. Joshie, no he won't. I got the magic pen. Ethan, well, Dawson, every young'un should get to enjoy themselves now and then. Ethan, wow, coming from you? You're the cautious one. Dawson, I'm trying to break out of that stereotype. Ethan, oh, okay, I respect that. Joshie, see, we're practically all friends. Besides, whispers secretively, I got you something. She reaches in her pocket and flashes him a glimpse of the makeup she stole. Ethan, eyes get big. You know? But I barely even met you. Joshie shrugs. Oh, well, the lady at the counter filled me in. Ethan, small gasp. She knows too? She ain't gonna tell my daddy. Is she? He'll kill me. Joshie, I doubt it. No offense, but your dad sounds like a real tool. And she seemed all hopeless romantic and shit. I think your secret's safe with her. Ethan, oh good. He looks around to see the coast is clear. Ethan, okay, let's go. Joshie, really? Ethan, yeah, let's hang out. I know this cool spot up by the radio tower. He hops out of the truck and runs off with them. Off into the hills, all laughing like a bunch of Huck Finns. Cut to, just slightly later, all of them are lounging in the warm green grass of the hills. No one else around. No one else seems to be around for miles. Well, maybe a mile in each direction, or less. Whatever, you know what I mean. They have privacy, god damn it. Ethan pulls back his hair. Man, so nice to finally be out here again. This used to be my spot to get to be alone. But lately, I ain't got a moment to myself. My dad's always on my ass, like husk on a corn ear. Joshie watches him, laying all stretched out on the grass. Joshie mutters to herself, what I wouldn't give to be on your ass. Ethan, huh? Joshie, nothing. Looks around. So where's your chick? Ethan, huh? Joshie, you know, you're a doll, sweetheart, broad. Ethan looks confused. Joshie, your girlfriend. Ethan, yeah, I got that, but I ain't got no girlfriend. Angelic choir and hallelujah music plays over Joshie. Then the record scratches. Wait, then what? Ethan, can I see that stuff you brought? Joshie still looks like she doesn't get it, but she just shrugs it off. She digs in her pocket and hands him the makeup. Let me put this insert back in there. Joshie, it's yours. Ethan, super refreshed sigh. Boy, I owe you big time. He cracks open the makeup and dives right in, putting on lipstick, mascara, eyeliner, and blush with skill. Then with no mirror, too. Then he pulls off his baggy flannel shirt and jeans, revealing a pink bra and some cloth short shorts underneath. He lays on his belly on the grass in bliss, putting on nail polish. Ethan, this is the life. Dawson, damn, I guess the drugstore lady was wrong. You don't have a girl crush. You are a girl crush. Ethan, yep, like it wasn't already obvious. Joshie, hey, congrats on doing your thing. Dawson, well, let's have a toast to a lovely day and a lovely creature like yourself. Ethan blushes. Aw, come on. Dawson takes out some tobacco and starts rolling a cigarette. You want one? Joshie, woo! Offering a smoke to a minor? You are pushing the stereotype. Dawson smiles. I try. Ethan, thanks but no thanks. They make my chest hurt. Dawson rolls a cigarette for himself and for Joshie. They all just chill out peacefully on the hill for a little while. But then, of course, some shit has to happen. Gruff voice. Ethan! They all jump and look over to see Ethan's dad stomping up the hill. Ethan hurriedly, in fear, rushes to put his farm clothes back on and smear the makeup off his face, but it's too late. Ethan's dad. How many goddamn times do I have to frickin' tell you? You're a boy. Dress like a boy. Oh man, this is getting into some... I'm not even gonna go there, but you can open the debate door. You're a boy, dress like a boy. Just because you're just as worthless on the farm as some bubble-brained little female doesn't mean you can look like one. Damn. Bad enough the neighbors already give us looks, and the one thing you could have done to make me less sick of you. At least accept a cigarette and show you have a scrap of manhood. But you had to blow that too. You better get your scrawny ass home and beg your mama's ashes for forgiveness on those grits. Oh, the whole sitting on grits thing. I got that from Secret Life of Bees, which I hate. I fucking hate that book. It's horrible. It's my second least favorite book next to Isle of Dogs. Honestly, Isle of Dogs is so fucking horribly bad. It's like funny to me now. So I have more hatred for Secret Life of Bees, even though I think it's technically a better book than Isle of Dogs. But, you know, But yeah, in the very, very beginning, she says her dad makes her sit on grits, which I guess would dig into your fucking knees and shins, so it makes sense why it's punishment. But yeah, that's what I got from. Ethan cowers from him. He grabs the boy by the collar and drags him away down the hill. Joshie and Dawson just stare, stunned into silence, until he and Ethan are driving away. Aw. Joshie and Dawson together. What an asshole! Cut to the next day. Dawson and Joshie are bumming around the drugstore again, drinking milkshakes and looking all depressed. Cosmetics lady. What's the matter with y'all? Y'all's faces look longer than a stretch face hoss. That's my dad. Dawson pushes his glass aside. It's that little farm boy kid. We met him. Lady. You did? Oh, isn't he just precious? Okay, 20 minutes. I'm gonna do one more because I really like this story and I,